I grew up watching this made-for-TV horror movie. Made for TV, you would think, how bad could it be? Well, it's called a trilogy, but it's really an anthology. The first two segments are somewhat mundane. Karen Black is the star of all of the segments. In the first segment, she's a teacher blackmailed into an affair by one of her students. And in the second, she plays twins who hate each other. Each one has a twist ending, entertaining enough, but not particularly memorable. But the third segment, Amelia, a woman haunted by a demonic doll. This is Trilogy of Terror segment, Amelia. Amelia lives alone in a high-rise, back home from shopping for her guy. She gets him a Zuni fetish doll, but not fetish in a fun way. What a gal.
Boy, are you ugly.
Maybe you shouldn't keep insulting the doll. If Toy Story taught me anything, they are capable of vengeance. It was probably on clearance from Pier 1. You took it out of the package, so it's already losing value. At least you got a certificate of authenticity.
Supposed to be some Zuni hunter's spirit inside of it. And there's a golden chain wrapped around it to keep the spirit from making the doll come to life.
Funny, gold chains bring me to life. Once again for emphasis.
Come to life.
One more.
Should the chain be removed, spirit and doll will become one living... Well, that's what it says.
Hopefully Pier 1 sprang for high-quality clasps. Well, that sucker's coming off, isn't it? Called it. Later that evening. There's something different about this room. Can you spot it?
Where'd you go?
I'm under the couch. Poke ya!
He's gotta be there.
Just fixing a snack. Nothing's wrong.
Now her knife is missing. Maybe she's just a blackout drunk. And the little dude finally makes his entrance.
Ankle biter!
Run!
Slow down, I got tiny legs.
She's so scared she forgot her address.
I don't know where I'm located! Just get the police!
How did he reach the knob? That's it. Seduce him and make him your friend. Trust me, this will work.
Excuse me, can you stand closer to the door?
This guy is better at opening doors than the aliens from Signs. Yeah, swaddle him. He needs love. Just a tip. Call it a life hack. If you're drowning an evil doll, wait for it to stop moving. But now he's just pissed and soaking wet. Clever girl. Traps him in luggage. Now where's the gorilla when you need one? Forgot he has a knife and you cheaped out on the luggage. Why doesn't she just leave? She's in a high-rise building, so she can't exactly jump out a window. This is how OJ plays whack-a-mole. Foolish move in 3, 2, 1.
Ow, my stabbing arm.
Tiny hickeys are so kinky. Into the oven at 375 for not nearly enough time.
Hot, 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 hot. I'm dead now. You can open the oven. I promise it's safe.
Just turn on the light. You got a window. You can even lock this type of oven. Just put it in the self-clean cycle. Wow, those plastic fumes are deadly. She's alive, but doesn't seem all there.
Hey, will you stop stabbing the floor? I have work tomorrow!
Let's have a smile. We all knew this girl, right guys? Ow! That was Trilogy of Terror, Amelia. This was based on Richard Matheson's short story Prey, and thankfully not stretched out into a full-length motion picture. Who was Richard Matheson? Mr. Matheson may be best known as the author of I Am Legend, but his other works are equally well known. Many of his works were adapted into iconic movies. The Incredible Shrinking Man, The Legend of Hell House, What Dreams May Come, Bid Time Return, Real Steel, and Duel. He's even written for television, for The Twilight Zone, including the episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet, for Star Trek, the episode The Enemy Within, Night Gallery, The Alfred Hitchcock Hour, the list goes on. The concept and the story is too simple. Simplicity makes this movie more effective. It gets to the point, and the resolution is equally quick. Having it take place in a normal-sized apartment is also a welcome change from typical horror movies that always seem to take place in larger environments. It feels claustrophobic and more relatable. It's scarier to be hunted down when you're in a place where you don't have 100 rooms to hide in. Karen Black is the only actor, unless you count Frank Welker as the doll. Yes, Megatron is the voice of the doll. Okay, the effects didn't have the same punch they did in the 70s, but they used quick edits and in-camera tricks to keep the doll moving, hide the puppetry, and tie him into the scene. Obviously, there is no CG here, but Karen Black's acting, while melodramatic at times, really sells the concept. They telegraph immediately, pushing home the rules. Lose the chain, that's your ass. As a short film, it moves quickly, gets to the point, tells its story, and leaves. Watching Mama Firefly wrestle with a doll while being absolutely terrified is both frightening and kinda hilarious. Trilogy of Terror, Amelia is 4 Bs. With its simple execution, concept, and earnest performance, it also has a nostalgic quality that's just so endearing. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment the bell, you know, the usual YouTube stuff. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles! I'm glad I'm older and I don't get scared of puppets with knives anymore.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And special thanks to my patrons. You guys rock!